Be more self-sufficient. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness, and that's what we're talking about today. Self-sufficiency, taking care of your stuff, meeting your own needs. What are some things you can do? First off, we're talking about gardening, right? Growing your own food. So, here we go. I got one of my raised beds, and I got some potatoes getting ready to go in. So what you do is when you're looking at potatoes, let me find a little bit better example. Here we go. Okay, see these little things right here? That little thing right there? Those are called eyes. There's another one right there. Make sure you have at least one, if not two of those, per piece of potato. But don't bury the whole potato. That's a waste. Look at how many, this is like 3 potatoes or 4 potatoes, I don't know how many. Plant all this area. So make better use of what you have. Don't bury a whole potato. You don't need to bury a whole potato. But what you do need to do, see how it's kind of like miscolor right there and it's not shiny anymore? It's not wet? That's called healing. So what you do is you cut them and you set them out to heal. And since we're talking about that, I'll show you healing. Okay, here we go. These are some potatoes cut up that are just sitting out here in the sun. I'll leave them out here a couple hours and then they'll have that they'll have that protective film over them so they'll be healed. And what that healing does is it makes it so that these will be much less likely to rot when you put them in the soil. They have a healed layer so that, yeah, they won't rot and they're more likely to grow, which is always a good thing, right? We want our seeds to grow. So then all you gotta do is, for example, here, I'll just show you really quick. Very, very simple planting potatoes. I'll just pick this one up. Dig a little hole out. You know, I put them down, I put them about 4 to 5 inches deep. Make a little hole. Well, actually, you can't see the hole very well. There you go. Pop it in the hole. Cover with dirt. Simple. I'll just do another one. Let me see. You can see this one right here next to me. Dig a little hole. Pop it in there. Cover with dirt. Very simple. Very, very simple. Something easy to do. So, let me pause this and then I'll take you for a little tour and show you what we did today as far as prepping and our garden. Okay, so right here, as you see, we got some seeds that we've been planting. This raised bed right here, you can see the 2 rows of the lattice work that I made using the barbed wire fence posts there, and then 2 on the other side. And this is just twine. Just simple twine you can get anywhere. And so what do we got here? We got 2 rows of peas. And then this section, let me see, you can see that little white thing right there. From there over to there, that is all cantaloupe. And then from there over to there, that section, from there over to there, that section over there is honeydew. So we planted those. That's really good. Let's see, let's go over here and I'll show you. First of all, you can see my green onions. They grew all winter long. We're harvesting lots of green onions, so they're doing really well. They love it there with all the fir needles falling on the bed. They like the acidity. Let me see, what else? Right here, this raised bed right here. So in this raised bed, we have 6 rows of carrots over in this area here. Then we have 4 rows of beets. Let me see, yeah, 4 rows of beets over here. And we have 2 rows of turnips. That's all stuff we put in today. And moving on, over here we have, let me see, so we got this raised bed over here. We have broccoli, we have a couple rows of broccoli, 2 rows of broccoli, 2 rows of Brussels sprouts, 2 rows of cauliflower, and 2 rows of cabbage. So that's that whole raised bed right there. Then, moving on, we've been busy today, haven't we? Yes, we have. Okay, oh yeah, there's my tripod. So over here, we have 4 rows of yellow bush beans over in that area. And then the rest we got, let me see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of bush beans, of green beans. That's how we're going to be growing them. That's how we're going to be harvesting them. And then you see here, those are the potatoes I'm putting in. This is the raised bed we still haven't finished yet. We still got to finish with putting in soil. We got a bunch of good compost in there, and we're starting to add soil to it now. So that one we got to finish up. And then over here, we have some things going on also. This raised bed right here, you can see the these are those fence posts that I have. They're for like chain link fence posts, and then this is just twine also. So I got a row of peas here, and then over there, I don't know what we're going to put, but it's going to be a root vegetable because I'm also planning things on the soil type and what options I have for me. So I'm looking at the one that has all the broccoli, cabbage, and stuff like that. The reason why that's planted in there is because it was going to be a double tall raised bed, but we're trying to be thrifty and not spend money. Right now, we're trying to save as much as we can and make ends meet due to the current circumstances. So what I did is that I put some dirt in there, but there's a bunch of logs and branches and all kinds of stuff in there, so I don't want to grow any root vegetables. That's why non-root vegetables went in there. It'll still be good for them. I think they'll grow really well. And then the root vegetables are ones that are established, beds, and they have that nice, good quality, loose soil, which will be really good for them. Really easy to pick the carrots and stuff. Just pull them right out, and it'll be so nice. And then so as I'm talking about that, I'll go over here, and you see the big raised bed here. This is going to be our Three Sisters raised bed I talked about earlier. We already got the center planted with 2 rows of corn, and this is a 4 foot by 10 foot bed, so it's pretty long, as you can see right there. It's a 4 foot by 10 foot bed. And then once the corn is 5 to 6 inches tall, sorry about the noise in the background. Some people like hauling butt on that road down over there. Then we will plant the beans, pole beans, to climb the corn, and then the zucchini. Some people were talking about that, and the different things that come from it and bugs. We're going to try it. We're going to try the standard Three Sisters. And then that bed over here, the smaller one, that is Jerusalem artichokes. I've talked about that before. Over here, so we got these 2 tires here. This tire and that tire. Those have squash in them. We just planted those a week or 2 ago. And then this raised bed right here is one of my older raised beds. This has potatoes and some onions that I planted in it. Actually, what I did is I planted the potatoes, and then I forgot they were in there, and I planted a bunch of onions. So we'll see. And then this raised bed over here, that one, already has potatoes. So that has potatoes planted in it. So this is encouragement to get out and do these kind of things. The weather is getting nicer, and we can do more things. Okay, showing you guys what we've been doing in the garden today. Great things. Doing the things. What does that mean? A lot of people are like, what does this doing the things mean? Well, it's a military thing. It's from my time in the military. It just means to actually do. Be a doer, not a talker. Action versus words. Words are great, but you need to go and do the things that actually apply these concepts and these ideas into your life. Very important. If you don't actually do anything like hands-on these skill sets to help you be a better prepper, to be better prepared, then you're going to be in for a rude awakening when those skills are needed. When everything goes to heck in a handbasket and you are the only person you can rely on, or your family, your tribe, your team, your mag, stuff like that. Of course, hopefully you have people like that. But what I'm saying is, you're going to have to be able to rely on yourself. You're going to have to be able to do some of these things. So, simplify is another big thing. Simplify your life. We're working on that on that very thing. Simplifying. Getting back to basics. What is truly important? Due to recent events, I'm not going to a job every day. So, how am I going to make use of my time? Well, first off, doing more hands-on things, making do with less, figuring out how to make things work to meet our needs, doing things like gardening, maybe getting some chickens, maybe some goats, who knows? Taking a deep breath, connecting with this beauty around me. That's amazing. The quiet solitude. I mean, I got all these things like this, awesome things around me. Like this right here. Where can you see it? Right here. Huckleberry bush, right? We got, I don't know where you'll be able to see it, but there's some salal right over there. That's salal. All kinds of things. We're going to have berries coming in all over the place. We're going to have blackberries, huckleberries, salal berries, Oregon grape, all kinds of things. Salmon berries. It's going to be awesome. Get out there and forage. We're going to be doing a lot of foraging. It's amazing what you can find when you, say, read a book, take it with you, go out into nature, and look. Be observant. Head on a swivel, like I say, head on a swivel. Usually that's a defensive term, in a security, defensive, combative type role. But it can be things like this. Be observant. Observe your surroundings. Sometime, just take time to come lean against a tree and listen to the birds chirp. And just enjoy the peace and quiet. Enjoy all the beauty around you. Pretty awesome, huh? If you get out and do the things, you'll be able to see this kind of stuff. If you work on your garden, you can get your hands dirty. You're going to get your shirt dirty. But I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to sleep better. You're going to be so much more at peace. Anyway, I really thank you guys for being here. I thank you to all my subscribers. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. Share the videos, hit the thumbs up button, ring the notification bell. Do all the things to support the channel. Don't forget to check out other prepper channels. That's one thing here on YouTube. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to anybody. You're not limited in how many things you're subscribed to. So spread the love. Subscribe to every prepper channel out there that you can find. If you completely, just do not like them, you despise everything they do or they stand for, then, maybe don't subscribe to them. But I'll tell you what, the vast majority, almost all prepper channels that I've watched are good people. So spread the love. Subscribe to all of them. If you got time, comment on their videos. Share their videos. Do all these things. Build the community. Remember, prepping is living insurance. And here at Asymmetrical Preparedness, we prep out of peace of mind, not out of fear. That's why I don't go into fear tactics here. The end of the world isn't right now, and you got to buy my things to survive. But with that said, we will be trying to grow the brand. We're going to be growing. We're going to be doing a lot more different things. Pretty soon you're going to see collaboration videos with several different channels. You're going to see hopefully a scheduled weekly live stream at a specific time and date. Or day of the week and a specific time. And we're going to do that weekly. We're looking to do a lot more. Looking at video editing to make the videos better. Looking at spending a lot more time doing research so I put out better quality, better content, and better information. Because I'm here for you guys. And I want you guys to get the best information possible. As you see, a lot of channels kind of slide into the route of current events and or politics. I'm going to try my absolute best not to do that at all, unless those current events are affecting us and what we need to be doing currently as preppers. Obviously, that does apply. But this is a channel about preparedness. And we're going to do our best. We're really going to kick it up a notch. I think you guys will love it. Stick around, subscribe. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.